Okay, Mr. Kunal has felicitated Dr. Rupali Basu as well as Dr. Devashis Sen. Now we move forward and call upon our next dignitary here on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a young chap who is leading from the front. He's the vice chairman of Aditya Group and Company and founder of Grandly. Ladies and gentlemen, Ankit Aditya. And along with him, I would like to welcome on stage someone who's a writer, educational activist, TEDx speaker, and many more to her name, Miss Saira Shah Halim. To felicitate Ankit Aditya, may I request Mr. Manoj Paliwal, GM Projects, to kindly come forward. Mr. Manoj Paliwal, GM Projects, to felicitate Ankit Aditya for taking your time and being here with us. May I also request now Mr. Nitin Pantri to kindly come forward, Head Finance, to felicitate Ms. Saira Shah Halim. Last but not the least, ladies and gentlemen, the last one on the panel. We are about to invite her here on stage. She is a content creator. She's a lifestyle influencer, designer, actor. Hashtag Angry Preeti is what you see on social media all the time. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Preeti Sarkar. To felicitate her, may I request our head services, Mr. Ritesh Arora sir, to kindly come on stage and felicitate her. Thank you so much. Give a round of applause to all our panelists those who have taken our time to be here. I request you guys to step forward a little so that we can set up the chair for the panel discussion. Azman. It's not going to be a very long affair. It's a very short and a sweet conversation where we will talk about technology in lifestyle. भाई मुझे भी ऐसी वाली चेयर दे दो यार, मुझे भी ऐसी वाली चेयर ही दे दो. Okay, do we have a cordless mic for our panelists? Oh yeah, we have. कितना balcony ticket कटाई आप लोगों ने? बड़े मजे में है यार. Thank you so much everyone. एक बार सारा जोरदार तालियां दे दो before we start discussing. Please put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. My first question goes out there to the managing director. Imagine. Yeah, I didn't tell you what I'm going to ask you. Because I wanted to put you in a suit. You know, relaunch of Imagine store. And now it's pretty big in size. And I'm sure that today you'll be able to sleep peacefully. Because the efforts of so many days has finally come through. What's your take on the new store launch?
Thanks for all of. First of all, I would like to thank all of you to spare time and become the panelist for this show. To answer your question, I think it's phenomenal, the response, and because of that, I think we have gained more confidence in the market in Calcutta, and we're going to do more stores like this going forward.
You're the managing director of a company, sir. मेरा सवाल आपसे ये है कि दिवाली के मौके पर आप क्या आपके एम्प्लॉइज को सोन पापड़ी के डब्बे के साथ में आईफोन गिफ्ट में देते हैं?
अब से देने लग जाएंगे।
हाँ सर,
अब से देंगे।
अब से देंगे।
अब से देंगे।
इमेजिन के सारे स्टाफ इतने हैप्पी होंगे ना। Okay, Nusrat, if we talk to you, after how many days you have come to South City Mall?
You know what, Praveen, with you I always expect the unexpected. This is, you're hitting the ball right outside the pavilion. I wasn't expecting this question, but to your surprise, I do drop in quite often. So most of our film premieres happen just up there at IROX. And when we want to watch late night movies, we come up there also. When I need to shop for my son, he needs his kits for school. So I think like every other mother, I also have to drop in. Yes, I mostly am with a cap or a goggle, but this time I'm feeling so happy that I'm sitting right in the center of South City Mall with all my known people and with all the beautiful people out here, and I'm looking forward to a very, very exciting evening.
So when we talk about technology, what is that one app that you're hooked onto and you use for your daily use, and it's a part of your lifestyle now?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Please tell me. You don't tell me, you do. You tell the people those who are here.
So you know, to start off with, what do you think is technology? So you know, when technology only is very powerful when everyone can make their own mark using that technology. अब आप उसका इस्तेमाल अच्छे के लिए करते हो तो अच्छा है, बुरे के लिए करते हो तो बुरा है. When it comes to me, because we're launching, relaunching Imagine, we're all probably sitting with iPhones in our pocket, in our hands. I'm not going to tell you about the app, or rather before I tell you about the app, I think it's a great honor to be sitting here to talk about how we learned as kids that an apple a day keeps the doctor away. And now I genuinely believe, and I think people along with me will believe the same thing, that an apple in your life can manage your life better than you can. So Apple is very important for me. And if you're talking about the app, I don't know whether I should say it, but
One,
I'm a huge...
two.
Listen, whatever you're expecting in your head, don't think so much. I'm a foodie, so it has to be all the food apps.
Oh.
I've got this intense sweet tooth which after 9 p.m. pokes me to open the app and order every single day. I think a lot of my hard-earned money has gone into food. This, what you see, is again the hard work that I do to get rid of that food.
I think we all need to put our hands together for Nusrat Jahan, ladies and gentlemen. The way she said that, कि वो खाती भी हैं और उसके बाद में अपने ऊपर में efforts डाल करके अपना weight भी lose कर लेती हैं. So hats off to you. I think no, your beauty is the reason why these food app companies send those romantic notes. Hey babe, are you hungry? I'm like, why are you sending it to me, man? All right. As you said that an apple a day keeps the doctor away, but let me tell you, we have two doctors here sitting on the panel. So very much part of us. Thank you so much for taking our time. I'll come to you, Dr. Debashish Sen. Ladies and gentlemen, the person who I admire the most, and not saying because you're sitting right in front, because I mentioned this backstage as well. So you're the person instrumental behind the growth of Newtown. What we see today is a dream for many cities to achieve. But with your conviction, with your help, with your innovative approach, we have been able to achieve it. My question to you is, when we talk about innovation, which is that one technology that you use in an Apple phone or an Apple device on a frequent basis?
Undoubtedly, I am addicted and I am doing a great deal of work using AI, all the AI apps. And if you want to know, I have in my phone all the popular AI apps, not only ChatGPT. I have even downloaded DeepSeek, the latest sensation that is challenging ChatGPT. But I also have Gemini, I have Copilot, And all these things are so amazing how they are doing. I am utilizing my phone to make AI art, but that's a different story. But it's an amazing way how AI is evolving. I use my iPhone every day in further researching how we can use it in our daily life.
I think that deserves a round of applause. What a beautiful answer sir has given. Dr. Rupali Basu, a lady who has been instrumental behind the change in this health sector, I would say. Ma'am, healthcare industry and an Apple device. You know, how do you correlate an Apple at your workplace and your daily life work?
There's nothing in my life other than Apple. So she's saying that Apple, keep the doctor away to have an Apple. I have the Apple with me. So for me, Apple is all about work. So say for example, to run a complex ecostructure like a hospital, you need a lot of reports and dashboards and decks. I use my Apple phone to have at least 40 reports a day. So I use it very, very, how do I say, 8 or 9 hours a day. I also use it for emails, for my presentations, for connecting to people. So to me, the olden days it used to be BlackBerry, but when the BlackBerry went off, it's only Apple. Every 6 months I have a new Apple. So I have to have Apple.
Every 6 months?
Only
You are buying a new Apple product?
I mean, when the new one comes in, and sometimes even within that, I keep changing. And I remember you were, without Apple, I can't live without Apple, without an iPhone. I mean, it's iPad. Today I've not won my iWatch, Apple
Just
Watch.
check there is one TV available for you. We've just blocked one unit for you.
The only thing I couldn't do is move to Mac. That still remains the laptop. Still have to go on, but I want to.
So, moving on, Saira ma'am, my question to you is, you are a social activist, you are a politician, you are a writer, you are also an influencer. With the intervention of digital in this current era, how do you see the growth of society with digitization?
So good evening everyone. I'd like to iterate once again that technology is really embedded in whatever we do. You look at even kids today in school, or you see kids in college, a lot of them are being encouraged to use AI, to write an article or to submit reports. So I for one need to admit that whenever I bought any Apple product at home, my kids are the first ones to flick it. Oh mama, you won't understand this, so I'm flicking it. So technically what happens is I invariably have to go and purchase another Apple product because my kids have already flicked it by the time I end up using it. That's the flip side of buying an Apple product. It's so irresistible. You look at digital technology, how is bridging the gap between urban and rural area. So technically everybody has come to a more or less, equal platform. It's a great equitable factor that even the poorest of the poor can use digital technology, they can use a phone. Something that was aspirational from even in the 90s, technically everybody is using a phone these days, right? And everyone uses camera. I think the features of an iPhone are amazing, especially the camera. And if you look at how the digital technology is being used in healthcare, you look at UPIs, you look at the money transactions, everything has got digitalized, right? We all have these apps on our phone. You can book a ticket using an AI. Everyone has downloaded these various apps. Today you have Swiggy, you've got so many other UPIs. Today, say about 15 years ago, you had to go to the bank to make a simple transaction. Everything has become so digitalized and easy that you can just pay your bills. Earlier you had to download pictures on a laptop and then upload those pictures on a Facebook. Now you directly take pictures. So our phone is technically an alarm clock. It is a camera. It is our bank. It's our go-to